Hey everyone, welcome back to Alice's recovery vlogs. I hope you're having a wonderful day and doing well. It is February 11th and so much has happened and I've just filmed bits and pieces. So I'm going to kind of take you back in time and highlight a couple things that have happened. Alice did have her checkup appointment. It went really good. Everything looks like it's healing really well, and just good reminders, just, you know, she's still recovering. So the easy path and obviously be gentle and all of that. She's still healing a lot. This was Alice's 2-week checkup at the vet. She was pretty nervous coming back here. She was like, why am I back here? What's going to happen? But overall, she did really well.
Go. There you go. You ready? Your appointment. Just met with the tech. Yeah.
So it went really good. I'm so relieved to hear that everything is looking really good, that everything's healing well. Her IBD flare-up did trigger an ear infection, which I think I mentioned that in the last vlog, as well as she started having this weird reaction on her paws. There's a lot of paw irritation, skin irritation. So actually just yesterday, February 10th, it had looked like it was healing up, and then it started acting up and flaring up again for her paws. Ear infection is completely gone, which is so great. But I had to bring her back to the vet, and she got an injection to help with the autoimmune response, I believe. Because she is prone, when she has the IBD flare-up, it not always I should say, but when the IBD flare is pretty bad, it will flare up an ear infection and sometimes a skin rash or irritation. Kind of triggers a bunch of things. So got that looked at yesterday, and hopefully she'll be feeling better soon, because you don't want irritated paws. It's awful. And so we did that, and it seems to be helping so far. So that's really good. Her progress in terms of walks has been so amazing. I'm really proud of her. We're still at the 5 minutes right now. She definitely doesn't know her limit, as I mentioned in my last vlog. She's really trying to push herself, and I have to keep reminding her where she's at. But she's doing so good, and it's been a month since the surgery, basically, almost. So she's progressed so much within this short amount of time. So I'm so proud of her. And she does have her checkup. It won't be until I forget how many weeks, 4 weeks from now, 5 weeks from now, something like that. So this vlog, I'm going to start here on it's 11th, I said? Yeah, February 11th. But I'm probably going to take you right until there with little moments and things that pop up. Alice and I decided to do a little staycation, and it was such a lovely treat. She had a lot of fun. I also was able to film some videos up there, which was nice because it's nice and quiet, which really helps with filming. And it was just so fun. Alice and I love to travel together. And if you missed it, I actually did do a video that a lot of you requested about how I travel with a small dog. So if you'd like to see that video, I'll leave a link up above the screen right now on where you can find it. Just on a nice seawall walk with Alice. I think you can kind of see her. Just taking the sides. We can't go too far, but I'll just carry her. And she's so cute. Look at that sweetness. Alice's recovery walk went really well. She was doing, I think at this time, she was probably doing around 10 minutes, and she was really enjoying it. She wanted to go further, of course, but I had to be the voice of reason. When we got back, I opened up a special package with her.
Alice, a special package came for you.
Let's see what is inside here. What is in there? Alice, what is in there?
Oh, look, Al. Look what's in there.
Let's see. We got a little note. Aw, that's so sweet. For Valentine's, we went for a lovely walk on the seawall. Again, it's kind of a recovery walk, and then for the rest of it, I carry her. I also picked up a delicious latte, and I had so much fun with my little Valentine. How cute does she look in her Valentine's Day outfit, by the way? I got this, I believe, early 2021, and she wears it every Valentine's Day, looking so adorable. It was fun. We actually filmed some fun stuff on our Instagram.
Was you playing? Are you playing? Where's this Valentine going? Where is my Valentine going? Are you gonna look out the window again? She loves looking out that window. You too. Where's she going? What is she doing? What is she doing, that little Alice? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do with her? Where is she going? Where? Hi, little Valentine. Will you be mine? You be mine.
Ella's recovery walks were continuing to go well, and I decided it would be fun for her to take her to some fun places, even though she can only walk for a short period of time, just so she can take in some new sights and sounds. So we went to Steveston, and she had so much fun walking up the boardwalk and hearing the different seagulls and the different sights and sounds. She had a really good time. If you've never been to Fisherman's Wharf, I definitely recommend checking it out. It's such a cute little area, and Ella's had so much fun. After the time limit was up for her walks, I would pop her into this Snugget, which works so well. I know I've talked about this Snugget quite a few times on my vlogs, but if you do want to know more about it, I do have a full review video. I'll leave a link up above the screen right now on where you can find it. But it has been amazing because Alice can like be comfortable, warm, and cozy, but peek her little head out, and it's been so great for her recovery walks because she gets to see more and do more. And I think it's been hard for her because she has like a lot of built up energy because she's not able to go on as many walks or play. So it's been really nice to have it. So here again, I'm using this Snugget, and we went to, oh my gosh, what is this called? Lighthouse Park with a friend. And it was a gorgeous day. And then, oh my goodness, later on, well, not the same day, but I think it was a couple days later, it ended up being like a big snowstorm here. And look at this little one. I was so impressed at her wanting to walk through the snow, even though she's still healing. This is like right at the end of February. I believe it's February 28th. On March 3rd, Alice had her 6 to 8 week checkup at the specialist, which she was very nervous about. Okay, thank you. I was really nervous for some reason about this, and then the sedation, Alice ended up needing a couple more hours thereafter, which made me extra nervous, but it all worked out and I got to pick her up. I was so happy. Reunited with my little poster. Look at this sweetness. And take you home. The scan showed that everything was healing really nicely. She's doing really well. A little bit of skin irritation from the wire, so something to monitor. Hello everyone, and welcome to a daily vlog. Today I've decided I'm going to take you guys along with me on my adventure to the hospital pain clinic. Today I'm actually going to be this is my 3rd time getting some nerve blocks done on my neck, and they're going in a different area. It's close to like C1 kind of area, a little bit above it. And this one is different from the other one. So the other nerve blocks I've gotten have all been done under ultrasound, but today this one is going to be done in radiology. I'm not sure what to expect, what's going to happen and go on. So I'm going to take you guys along with me on this. And as I mentioned, yeah, this is my 3rd time getting these nerve blocks done. The 2nd time I had it done, they did the C2 area, and I noticed some benefit from it. They did a smaller amount, and then I'm actually rescheduled to do that same C2 area of the neck again in April. So today is more of the C1 and a little bit above area where they're going to be targeting, and that's under radiology. That one I'm talking about that I had, I think that one was done in end of November around that time. It's worn off now, so I'm going to go back and they're going to give me a little bit more of a dose. So today and then in April, I'm going to get 2 more and just see how that's going to help me. And just because I have like some neck injuries and neck stuff. And yeah, I'm going to take you along on an adventure. Alice, if you guys have been watching on her recovery stuff, she's been doing really good. And it was a sunny day, now it's kind of turning cloudy. I'm going to quickly go get some lunch and then I'm going to head off to the hospital. And I'll take you along on what that looks like. So kind of a day in the life chronic pain adventure. So if you want to come along, grab a cup of tea and let's get started with today's video. After lunch, I took Alice for a walk, and then I met up with my friend, and we all headed over to the hospital so I could go get my nerve block done. I was feeling pretty nervous. It was also in a different department, and I actually got lost for a little bit, and eventually I found it. It was really close by, so that all worked out. And I actually got there early, and they were able to take me early, which was really awesome. I changed into a hospital gown and then headed into another room with a group of medical professionals to help me do the procedure. Now, if you don't like seeing a little bit of blood, don't look at the next couple clips. This is me right after the procedure, and you can see that there's like this pink dye that they used kind of to disinfect the area. And then I did have a little bit of bleeding that you're seeing. It's not really a lot, but you can kind of roughly see that, like, it's kind of hidden where the Band-Aid is, where they go with the needle, or the needles. There's quite a few different injections with the freezing and then the main injection that they do. After, I was feeling really out of it, like a lot of pressure in my head, a little bit dizzy, and I did message my friend, but they were a little bit ways away, so I decided to go to a local coffee shop. I got these vegan, gluten-free treats. They looked so delicious. And then I just sat and rested. My neck was just feeling really weird, like it felt, I couldn't move it to the side. I just felt like this kind of weird, like sharp feeling, like it just felt strange. So I had a hard time moving it, and every time I did try, it was just like this weird feeling. So I was really looking forward to my friend coming. They had Alice with them, and I was just, I was so excited to see them. Hey, I'm just with Alice. My friend's driving me back, and that was scary. It was a little bit different from before just because it was under radiology. And it was kind of cool because you could see like the x-ray, like you lie on a bed like with your face towards like the bed, and then they have this like kind of foam cushion thing that you put your face in, and then they start to freeze the area of the neck, and it is scary. Like I just prayed the whole time because they tell you, you know, before you go, and they remind you of like, you know, all the things that can go wrong and like all the scary stuff. So you're just a little nerve-wracking, and you're awake the whole time, and that's what I was a little confused about, if I was going to be awake for it or not. So you're just like lying on the bed, and they have this whole wonderful team. There's like 2 doctors there, and they're all very lovely and like introduce themselves to me. And the doctor I've seen, he's done my other 2 nerve blocks, just the ones under ultrasound. But this one was a little bit scarier, and it is like a little painful, like because they're poking you and they're freezing, and they're going in like a, you know, kind of a scary area of your neck. So it's a little daunting. Yeah, and you're just afraid, like you're afraid to like swallow or move or anything. Like at least I am. My symptoms after, like I did notice like I have more increased headache and like a little bit dizzy, but not as bad. The other 2 that I had gotten done previous, I was a lot more dizzy after the first one, and the second one a little bit better. This one I'm okay. I'm just feeling a lot more discomfort. Like if I try, I don't want to turn my neck, because every time I turn my neck, I feel like it feels kind of like this sharp pain. I'm sorry, I'm feeling really out of it if I'm not making sense. You might have seen I have this paper, and I'm just gonna like record how I feel over the next couple hours, days, weeks, just to see how it works for me, and go from there. Look at this Alice. She's taken very, very good care of me, aren't you? And I'm really thankful for all the doctors and the nurses. They were all so amazing and so nice, and it's done. We'll see how it goes. I'm happy I have Alice and my friend here to take me back, and I'm gonna go rest. I really do feel like really out of it. Just a lot of pressure in my head. I have a pretty bad migraine, and then I feel a little off in my head, like my neck, like this whole area. It just feels like a lot of pressure and tension, I think is what I'm feeling. So I also just feel really out of it. I probably have said that so many times. So that's kind of what I'm doing. You might have seen I popped to a coffee shop. I'm going to enjoy that latte, talk to my friend a little bit, and probably go home and rest. Obviously, you know, I need to be very careful with my activities and everything over the next couple of days. Let that stuff do its thing. Anyway, I'm going to sign off, and I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, bye for now. Hey guys, so I'm back. I'm still feeling really out of it, and it still feels like really funny to like turn my head. I'm just feeling out of it. But good, like, you know, I think I'm gonna go rest, and I think like it's interesting. It definitely, I think there's freezing, so I'm aware of the freezing. So I think when the freezing starts to wear off, it'll be interesting to see how the nerve block itself is going. The idea of these is that I might get them a couple times, and we're hoping that like to tell my neck and my nervous system like, yes, we're aware that there's injury and stuff going on here, but let's calm down. Let's stop firing off. We're aware everything's okay. That kind of thing. So we're hoping that'll help calm the nerves. So I might need a couple times, and then hopefully the result will be to have a reduced amount of pain. So more function and all of that stuff. So kind of, I feel like I don't know if I fully explained that as much in the beginning of the vlog. I have actually like did vlogs for the first procedure and the second, but I think I more so ended up using that footage on my Instagram at Fashion Storyteller. This little cutie. He's taking good care of me. You taking good care of me? Don't get something in your mouth. I rested and slept the rest of the day. I really wasn't feeling well, so I just cuddled Alice, and she was my little rock. She was so fun to cuddle, and I definitely slept so much, and I'm really glad I just did that. I don't think I really could have done anything else. That pressure feeling and just feeling really out of it was tough. Later that night, I ended up ordering from a local place I like called Meat on Main, but it's spelled M-E-E-T. And I ordered 2 delicious dishes because I couldn't decide which one to get. So I got both, and then I would obviously have leftovers for the next day. And then I mostly just slept the rest of the day and into the whole morning. Hey everybody, so it's the next day and I'm feeling a little bit better. That kind of pressure feeling is still there, but definitely not feeling as dizzy and doing a lot better. Today I'm actually taking Alice for her grooming appointment. The last time she was groomed was in December, which has been way too long, but because of her surgery and everything, it wasn't safe to bring her to the groomer. So on her last vet appointment, she got the all okay. I think it was like a 7-week checkup. So the bones are still healing, but everything's looking so good. So I'm so happy about that. So I'm just going to quickly take her for a walk and then head on over to the groomers and perhaps get some of my own work and stuff done, depending on how I feel. I still have like this like headachy feeling, and there's still pressure at the back, but it's a lot better. I rested a ton, like in the evening and in the morning, and I think that helped a lot. A little quick outfit of the day. I'm also wearing my NAMJOSH headband. This one's really pretty. I think it's called Beige Peony. And then you can probably spot, I don't know if it's gonna focus for you. I have my Heart of Winter necklace paired with my Pandora O pendant with the snow globe charm. I love wearing that like all winter long. It is just so pretty. Bracelet stack, I have, you might be able to spot the Gem Dragon, it's probably not really focusing, elf beads, and then I have my Pandora Me bracelet, Reflections bracelet, Pandora bangle, the mesh one in rose, Celestial Stars, just a little simple bracelet stack. And on here, I have a couple little rings, and then Heart of Winter earrings. That's what I'm wearing today. And here is the before of my little Alice before her grooming appointment. She was such a little fluffy ball, like, she also did not want to go. She was like, really? I just had that other vet appointment and now we have to be separated again. What are you doing? She was not impressed with me. So here we're waiting for her to check in, and you can see she was like, can we just leave? Like, can we go to the door? And I'm like, Alice, no, you gotta stay. And I was so excited for her to see again. I think this is the longest her fur has ever grown, so she was well due for a good grooming appointment. Look at this cutie. Look how fluffy she is. Such a cutie. After she got taken back, I headed over to my favorite tea place. This is called Paragon Tea Room. Highly recommend it if you're in the area. I love coming here just to unwind, relax, read, or to get some work done, which is what I chose to do. It's such a wonderful place. I got an oolong oat latte to enjoy. I needed a little bit of a caffeine boost, so this was the one to go with. It is so delicious. I also love Paragon's ceremonial matcha, so good. They also do bubble tea. That is amazing too. So I got some work done, but also just some time to rest. I wasn't feeling good, if I'm being honest. Just like that pressure feeling was still really there. This weird headache. It was kind of like a strange headache that happened the next day. Like, it wasn't quite the same as my other migraines, so I was just kind of feeling that, but just tried to get work done. Halfway throughout the day, I also need to go get some lunch. I actually decided to go get a vegetarian dosa. It was so good, very comforting and delicious. And then I headed back on over to pick Alice up from the groomers. I was so excited to see her. It's definitely going to be the transformation, I am sure. I can't wait to see that little sweetheart. Yay! Hi, Alice!
You're pretty shaggy.
Ah, she looks, oh my gosh, she was crazy. I think it's the longest I ever went without. I was so happy to see Alice, and she was so excited to meet. They did such a beautiful job on her. She looked so pretty. They really evened everything out so beautifully too, from with her surgery and her legs and the other areas of her little body, and she was just so full of life. I was so happy she could see again too. Her fur had just grown, I think it's the longest it's ever grown out. So it was like night and day difference seeing her. She looked like so much smaller too. She was very happy to see me. Alice, you back. Yeah. I took a ride home, and then after resting for a little bit, I decided to go to the park with Alice. She loves going and visiting this park. It is beautiful too, and it was such a lovely day. It was still on the cooler side, but it just felt like spring with the sunshine, and I just felt like Alice deserved a really fun treat. She loves coming here. It has a beautiful view of the city, the mountains, and just look at all the beautiful clouds. It was very peaceful, and it was a nice place for me just to go out and get some fresh air, take it easy, but also just enjoy some time with Alice. She was having so much fun looking around at the gardens. In the winter, it kind of just looks like this unless it's raining, but in the summer and the spring, all the flowers start to come to life. Everything starts to bloom, and it is just so beautiful. It's a very popular little touristy spot, and oh my gosh, I just had so much fun going up here with Alice. She also met a couple different friends up here, some fellow little dogs, and she just had a great time. The sun was setting, and it was kind of like a nice little golden hour. Lots of good sniffs together. And then basically for the rest of the day, I just ended up resting and taking it easy. I really didn't feel good. And to be honest, the rest of the upcoming days and stuff, I just ended up resting. Here's a quick shot of Alice in a little carrier. She's still on her recovery walk, so she can't walk for too long a distance. So I just pop her into one of her carriers just so she can still have some fun, but take a break when she needs it. Hey everybody, it is Saturday, and I have not done a good job vlogging and catching up on stuff. I was just recovering from the nerve block and then had some work to do. Edited some videos for YouTube. You might have seen them. I did that video a couple weeks ago, but Vivaya, I uploaded a video. Their eco-friendly shoes are so cool. Definitely recommend checking it out. And then I also uploaded my Disney 100 video for Pandora the Carriage Charm, which was really cool. And then today, I don't have a whole lot going on. It's just been kind of relaxing. Edited a couple of video stuff too. Had some tea. And I'm actually going to be heading out to take Alice for a quick walk. And I'm going to be going to my friend's launch party. This is their second gym that they're opening, and I'm so proud of them. My friend Terry Lynn, she's one of the co-owners with her partner, and this has just always been one of her big dreams, and I am just so proud of her that they've made this like dream come true, and it's just amazing. It's a CrossFit gym, and they have a bunch of other things they offer, so I thought it'd be fun to take you along with me to the launch party. I haven't seen them in a while, so I'm really excited to see them, and I haven't seen their new gym. I did go to their other gym that they opened. I think it was last year that they opened it. So cool. But this one, I'm like extra excited to see them and to really celebrate them and their huge, huge accomplishment. If they're watching, so proud of you guys. You guys are the best. So we're going to head over to that. I am wearing my NAMJOSH headband. I think maybe you can kind of see, I'll try to focus it here. Some Pandora, kind of celebratory star firework themed jewelry. This kind of fun bracelet stack. You can see there's like a couple different Pandora me, celestial stars, sparkling bars, Pandora reflections on there. And then on here, I just have like my Apple Watch and what's it called? The multi-strand snake chain Pandora bracelet. And sparkly top. And then just some more kind of casual, trying to see that outfit. So that's my outfit of the day. And let's head off and take Alice for a walk, get some errands run quickly, and head on over to the event.
Welcome. Okay, Kirby, we'll see you soon. Hi, Emily.
Yeah. Hey guys, so I'm here at the lunch party and it's so fun. It's just kicking off, and I'm going to kind of give you a tour and show you all the different things you can see here. I had so much fun exploring my friend's gym. Everything looks so amazing. I'm so proud of them. They have a bunch of different classes if you guys are interested. They have cross training, powerlifting, cardio blast, strength and conditioning, and dance fit, and a ton of other things going on as well. They have like everything here, like dumbbells, all the machines you could need. The space is so nice, and it was just so fun meeting everyone as well. It's a really great event. If you're in the Vancouver area, they have some awesome early bird pricing on their memberships. They have an I'm In Unlimited membership, a 2 times a week membership, powerlifting only membership, as well as an I Fear commitment, no contract membership as well. So some really great pricing going on there, and they are just so lovely. This is my friend Terry Lang, you'll see here.
Is it a video?
Yeah. Here's a quick look if you want to see the pricing and everything. And of course, they have their lightning bolt logo, which I love. They also have a place to take selfies, which you might have seen earlier. It was such a great event. I was starting to feel not so good though. I think just the nerve block was still affecting me. So I decided to leave a little bit earlier and just get some fresh air outside. And I took a nice stroll along, kind of like slightly along the seawall, not quite. I love this area. It's like Canada Place area. It's a very touristy area, especially in the summertime. All the cruise ships and everything come over here. And it's usually like always hustling and bustling with a lot of people in the summer, but kind of the winter time right now, it's a little bit more quiet and you can stroll around. There's a Starbucks nearby, a couple different cafes, a lot of hotels, and they just have this beautiful lookout where you can see like the mountains, and it's so nice. They also have the Flyover Canada, which is a really popular tourist attraction. It reminds me of, oh my gosh, I'm blanking, but in Disneyland, their flyover ride. Why am I blanking on it? You guys know what I mean. I don't know. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but that ride. And then if you head on over here, there's some more beautiful views. If you look, you can see this giant raindrop. It's that blue thing. I don't know why. I just love that because it's like we joke and say Vancouver is like Raincouver. So I love that raindrop. It's cute. And then heading on over, you might spot this giant globe. It's really cool too. And then I wanted to go and just show you guys the Olympic flame. This is when we had the Olympics way back, like over a decade ago. And I was here for the Winter Olympics. I visited, and never knowing that in a couple years later after I graduated college that I'd be moving to Vancouver. So I always think it's just crazy how life is sometimes. I just came here to visit, and then suddenly a couple years later I'm moving here. I had no idea that would happen. And I love this spot. You can see it was very cloudy day, but you can see the mountains, and on a clear day the site is like even more spectacular. You can really see the mountains like that much more. And then if you look towards the left, I guess I'm going to the right now, but on the left is Stanley Park area, which is this giant park in Vancouver. Hey guys, so I thought I would just share with you some of downtown. I don't really come to this area that often, just, you know, if I'm in the area or something's going on. So I used to work actually like right down here. So it's always fun to come back because a lot of times on my lunch break, I would come, if I got a lunch break, I would come over and hang out over here and like look at the view, especially like anytime. It was just always good to get outside to get like some fresh air. And then you can see like all the apartments and stuff up here. Little pixel whale. He's super cute. I think I showed you guys the Olympic flame, and it's getting cooler now, so probably should head back to go check on Alice. And yeah, it's really nice. Good day. Finish this vlog up because I feel like by the time I post this, it'll be quite a while later from when all of this was filmed. So I'll catch you guys up with some of the things that have happened the past little while. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you have a good night.